This is numbers 9 and 10 on the study guide. Number 9 says the ratio of a model scale die-cast motorcycle is 1 to 18. So typically our model is smaller than the actual. The model is 5.25 inches long, and it asks us to find the length of the actual motorcycle. So if our model is compared to the actual, that would be the equivalent to the model being compared to the actual. And so what we can do is say our model has a scale of 1 to the actual 18 equals, they tell me my model is 5.25, so I'm going to put that in place of my model up here with the inches. And then I'm supposed to find the length of the actual. That's what I don't know. So I can call that A, I can call that X. Now we're going to cross multiply. When I do that, I get 1 times A, which is A, and then I'm going to have 18 times, or you can put 1A, and then it'd be 18 times 5.25. So when you throw that in your calculator, 1A is the same as A, and then that would give me 94.5 when I multiply it together. And what's the unit we're working with? Well, they haven't given me any other units, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that we're still dealing with inches. Number 10, it says triangle ABC has lengths of, and when you see something like that, you might as well go ahead and put ABC. You don't have to worry about whether or not it looks to scale. AB here is 14, BC they say is 8, and then AC they say is 10.4. Now, we're also told that ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So let's go ahead and set up DEF in the same manner we did ABC. So A goes with D, just like they do in the first letter. B goes with E, and then C goes with F. So we can kind of keep things straight. They tell me that DE is 35. And we're supposed to find the possible lengths for the rest of this triangle, which means we got to find these two missing sides right here. So I'm going to call one X and one Y. So what I'm going to do is set up a proportion. All I really need are two numbers in this proportion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I've got a 14 and a 35. So let's use that. 14 goes with the 35. So notice that this 14 belongs on this triangle. The 35 belongs on the other, the second triangle. And then let's go ahead and solve for our X first. X belongs on here. What matches with it? The 10.4. Notice the 10.4 and the 14 are on the same triangle, so just like the 14's on top, the 10.4 needs to be on top. And then we're going to put the X on the bottom because it corresponds with this side right here. So now we're ready to cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we get 14 times X, which is 14X. And then we're going to have 10.4 times 35, which gives me 364. And if I divide both sides by 14, that gives me an X of 26 units. So that must mean that this side here, DF, is 26 units. Now we're going to do the same procedure. This time we're going to solve for EF. Here I've got the AB. I'm just going to use that again, the 14. And the AB goes with this one here, the 35, equals. This time, I'm interested in the Y. So I'm going to use the 8 and the Y. Now, the 8 corresponds with the 14, so the 14's on top, 8's got to be on top. And that means my Y here at the bottom. Cross multiply again. 14Y is equal to, this time we have 35 times 8, which is 280. Divide both sides by 14, and you get that the Y is 20. So, what are the possible side lengths of DEF? Well, DE is going to be 35. EF is going to be 20, and DF is going to be 26, and that would be my final answer.